I have great news. No, listen to me. We are moving Jack's corporate offices to the new Baldwin building. No, it's good. It's good, I promise. Now, listen, what I need you to do is get Tina as soon as possible. No. Whenever she's available, get her to just go over, and kind of get a feel for the place and tell her to bring fabric swatches and some color schemes. Yeah. No. Listen, it's good. It's exciting, and I want everything to go very smoothly, and you've got to get as much PR out of this as possible. Yeah. No, listen to me. As soon as you can, type up, some sort of proposal for the press release, and I'll call you back. Okay. All right. Ta. Hey.
Hey. I fixed the hot water faucet in the guest bath.
Shoot. Well, thanks. That's great, but, I do still have enough money. I could have called a plumber.
Yeah. All it needed was a new screw and washer. Total cost, including labor, about 75 cents.
Okay, you're hired. Why don't you come work for Jack's Cosmetics? You could be the comptroller and take care of everything. We really could use it.
I think I'm a little too old for that. I merely wanted to show how much I appreciate your letting me stay here.
Well, Victor, you are part of the family now. We really enjoy having you here. And besides, it's given you a chance to kind of catch up and get to know Kevin again, share things again.
I really regret all the time I missed with Kevin.
Well, that certainly was not your fault. You're not to blame for being very ill.
It's just an excuse, not a very good one.
Well, we love having you here very much. And besides, I think it's good for all of us. I think you may even have a chance to help Kevin.
How's that?
He's been having these kind of awful nightmares about his past lately.
Since when?
Well, I'm not really sure, but I think, just about since the time you came to live here.
You think it's because I'm here that Kevin's been having these nightmares?
Well, no, it doesn't have to be. It's probably just a coincidence.
Lucy, why do I get the feeling that you're holding something back? Spit it out.
Okay. Victor, listen, what I really think is that, remember when you said that a lot of the events in Kevin's book happened very similarly in real life?
I should have kept my mouth shut.
But you didn't. And you see, since you've said that, I think he's been having these sort of weird half memories about his childhood. So all I'm asking is, maybe you could just sit down with him, help him fill in those missing pieces.
Lucy, we tried. That's not a good idea. It's just going to create greater trouble.
No, Victor, really, please. Listen, I think it will help him. You see, you just said that you really regret not having more time with Kevin. Well, all that time you missed, I had some of that. I shared a lot of things with him, and he had to claw his way back from some pretty horrible, terrible memories.
And if I had been here, I could have spared him that. Kevin has to learn to let the past stay buried in the past.
Right. Victor.
Hi.
Hey. Looking for someone?
Yeah, I'm looking for you. I heard about your big job interview, so I wanted to say congratulations.
Who told you?
Who told me? This is GH. Things have a way of getting around. Surprised you didn't say anything last night at the party.
Well, there really wasn't much to tell. I'm only going to San Diego for an interview. I don't have a firm offer.
They're flying you all the way across the country. They sound pretty serious to me.
Yeah, they seem to be.
All that sunshine as a bonus? That'd tempt anyone.
You would think so.
You sound a little hesitant. That's out of character for Ellen Burgess, the rock of self-confidence.
When I was in your class, I seem to recall having a moment or two of hesitation.
No, you were never hesitant. You just wanted to make sure you had the right answer.
There was a period in my life when I would have picked up and moved to California with no hesitation. After Sam died, I gave myself over to medicine.
You found solace in your work?
And fulfillment. And it was enough. At least it seemed so to me.
Have you had a change of heart?
Things have changed. I've reconnected with my mother. We're getting to know each other again.
Is that all that's keeping you here?
Well, I've made friends at the hospital. Friends that I'm very fond of.
Friends like our current crop of interns, for example?
In the beginning, I made sure that as chief resident, I kept a distance between us.
But they got under your skin.
Without my knowing, I guess. That's why it bothers me that a friend accused me of ignoring my personal considerations in regard to my work.
I've never known you to give one iota about what somebody thought about your personal life, as long as they showed you professional respect. You feel different about this person?
I value Matt's opinion. He implied that I could just pull up stakes and move to California without giving Port Charles or the people here another thought.
Maybe he's just trying to tell you that he'd miss you.
Well, he didn't do a very good job of it.
Well, we're not all exactly aces at expressing our feelings. Maybe you should give him another try.
I might. I will.
And how are we feeling today?
Not as strong as I was before.
Well, you should have known better than to go to Grace's party. You got a lot of healing to do before you're fully recovered.
Speaking of that, what did you put in my IV?
You need to just rest and leave the medicine to me.
A couple of days ago, you injected something in my IV, and I'd like to know what it was.
You must have been dreaming.
Don't lie to me, Devlin. You put something in my IV, and I want to know what it was.
I gave you a vitamin shot.
Are vitamins a normal part of your treatment plan?
It's not uncommon for me to prescribe them. You were in a debilitated condition after the surgery, and I thought you'd benefit from a supplement.
What did you give me?
Standard vitamin cocktail.
How much of each?
Excuse me, but who the hell do you think you are to question
Ever
my
heard of
treatment?
patients' rights?
You don't have the expertise to comprehend any of this.
I'm a paramedic, and I speak medicalese. I understand pharmacopoeia. How much did you give me?
Standard adult dose.
I don't think so. I've had vitamin shots before, and they've never affected me like this. I feel like a bodybuilder on steroids.
Well, you're weak. It's only natural the injection should feel strong to you.
Are you going to give me any more?
Actually, I was just thinking of ordering another injection right now. I do have other patients to see, too, so if you've got no further questions.
No.
That was so cool, the way you told Dr. Dorkoff.
Did you believe him?
No, he was way too sneaky.
I've got a job for you.
Name it.
Follow him. I want to see what he's up to.
You got it.
Your cover. If anyone asks, you're a busy nurse filling a picture for a patient.
No problem.
So you never told me what you wished for when you blew out your candles last night, Grace.
You're right, I didn't.
So you're just gonna leave me hanging?
I'll give you a hint.
Well, now that is rife with all sorts of possibilities, isn't it?
I give you permission to let your imagination run wild.
Well,
Apparently you don't know how wild my imagination can get.
Oh, you are such a tease. Oh, Ellen, I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, wonders never cease.
Aren't you leaving for San Diego today?
I have a few loose ends to tie up.
Ellen,
And any questions can be referred to Dr. Borden.
I'm sure everything is going to be in order.
It usually is, isn't it?
Well, I gotta go. Wouldn't want the chief resident to catch me goofing off.
Ellen, is there anything I can give you a hand with?
No, I have everything taken care of. I just came to pick up my messages before I go to the airport.
Well, you're all clear, ready for takeoff. So have a great time in the sunshine, and good luck.
Thank you, Grace. Bye.
You know, your father is absolutely impossible. Everything I asked him, he either vaguely answered, didn't answer at all, and then he just walked off.
Well, what did you ask him?
Well, I was just trying to get him to help us, to fill in some of the blanks about your past.
And he refused again, didn't he?
Yeah, and it really bugs me. You know, I pride myself on being able to get secrets out of people. I couldn't get anything.
Well, he's just turning into one tough nut. He just won't open up about anything, will he?
Hey, you're not thinking about giving up on this, are you?
I want to know about my past. It's for my own good, and I'm not about to let Victor keep me from finding out.
Okay, good. All right, so what do we do? How do we go about digging it out of him? You know, we've tried direct confrontation, asking him. We've tried snooping. Nothing's working.
I say we try another approach. Victor! Victor!
What? What is all this shouting about?
You are. Now, Victor, you've been stalling long enough. Now, I want to hear it straight out. What are the similarities between episodes in my book and events that actually happened?
Aren't you getting sick of thinking?
No, what I'm getting is angry at you.
What did I do that's so terrible?
Well, Victor, you have been completely evading any questions we ask about Kevin's past.
Well, if I have been, it's because I've been trying to protect my son.
Victor, I don't want you to protect me. Right? I'm missing major pieces of my life. I have memory gaps. I don't like that. I already went through hell on earth to regain some painful memories. Now I need to know if there's something else that I've blocked.
But what do you want to hear?
Try the truth. Is there something that happened to me that you don't want me to remember?
No, please, let it be.
I can't. Victor, what part of my book did you recognize?
It's against my better judgment. But I'll tell you what you want to know.
Let's start at the beginning. What part of my book actually happened?
The picnic?
Okay, that's good. What happened at the picnic?
The picnic in my book is a harmless interlude.
The real picnic wasn't like that.
Would you elaborate?
You have to understand that at the time the picnic took place, my marriage was beginning to come apart.
No, that must have been really awful, especially for Kevin and Brian.
What happened at the picnic?
Well, it was late spring. The trees were leafing out. The picnic began peacefully, with lots of laughter, just as in your book. But then your mother and I had a terrible fight. It left everyone feeling very uncomfortable. That's it.
No, Victor, what was the fight about? Ryan, me, what?
You should be grateful you don't remember. I wish to God I didn't. There's nothing more to say.
Victor, he's lying. Something terrible happened at that picnic, and I'm going to find out what it is.
Where would you like this?
What is it?
A carton of Petri dishes?
Over there. What are you doing?
Mind if I watch? I'm thinking of going back to school and getting my medical degree so I can do lab work. I think it'd be much more exciting than drawing.
Who do you think you're fooling? Nurses do not deliver Petri dishes.
I'll scream.
I recognize you from the news. You're the volunteer who
No.
threatened to throw herself.
No, I'm not. I am a nurse, and I'm going to bring you up on charges.
Security? I need assistance immediately.
Let me go. You can't do this. Please, let me go. Now, let me go. Please, let me go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Burgess has me down here for 2 double shifts. I thought she was only going to have me for 1.
Chief President's prerogative. She can change her mind.
You know what? You can forget candlelight at Mario's tomorrow.
Oh, no. It's no fair. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah? So was I. I mean, I haven't been able to worship at your altar since Frank's accident.
I've been looking forward to that, too.
Alrighty. Grace, you could do something?
Don't complain to me. I can't make any changes.
Well, maybe you could at least see what kind of mood Burgess is in.
That's going to be a little tough.
Is that the new schedule?
Yeah. Read it and weep.
Hey, it was good to see Frank at the party. He looked so shaky when he left, though. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's stable. We're just keeping a close eye on him.
Well, he looked amazing considering the fall that he took, so just tell him I'm thinking about him.
Thanks, man.
So when are we supposed to sleep?
You think you could talk to Burgess and let her swap you with somebody? No chance of that happening.
Oh, come on, Grace. She's more reasonable than that.
No, you can't speak to her because she's already gone.
When?
She left for San Diego a while ago.
It's like I'm stuck.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. I thought you knew she left.
No.
I didn't mean to spring that on you.
Not even a goodbye. That's pretty cold.
That's Ellen.
Well, in the past, maybe, but she changed. At least I thought she had.
Well, look who's here. Where'd you find her?
Dr. Devlin caught her in his lab pretending to be a nurse. He called us.
Well, finally, my father did something right.
The cops are on their way.
Julie, this is all a mistake. Please don't let them send me back to juvie.
You damn near killed Frank. And you want me to help you?
I can't go back there. You don't understand.
No, you should have thought of that before you got yourself into this mess.
You hate my guts. But not everybody does. Please call Eve or Scott Baldwin. They said they would help me.
I wouldn't call 911 if you were on fire.
At least tell Frank they are taking me away. Get her out of here.
Come on. Come on.
Ready for your vitamin shot?
Took you long enough.
Yes. Well, I do have other
Let's get this over with. Do I get a lollipop when you're finished?
What is this?
What would happen if I gave that hypo to Joe or Karen to analyze?
They'd find a standard multivitamin mixture in pure saline solution.
Do you really think I'd buy that?
I don't care. Test it. Now, you want the shot or not? It's up to you.
I didn't say I didn't want it.
You know, Doc, you may not want to consider this, but could it be possible that maybe the picnic in your book and the picnic that happened in real life is just some sort of weird coincidence?
You don't believe that any more than I do.
No, you're right. I don't. So how do we get to Victor? How do we get him to tell? I mean, he's your father, for Pete's sakes. We can't take thumb screws into his fingers or beat him with a rubber hose.
Don't tempt me.
Look, I really do believe you're right. I think something happened, and I think he's trying to whitewash over it.
He tried to downplay the importance of the picnic. Well, if it's so insignificant, why keep it a secret? Why not just tell me about it when I first asked him? And why would he burn all of his mementos?
Maybe you should let it go.
Lucy, in my book, right after the picnic is over, the first killing happens.
I know, and I don't like the way this is going because in your book, the picnic was fun and harmless.
That harmless picnic triggers murder.
Tonight, following America's Funniest Home Videos, it's Tremors 2 Aftershocks on the ABC Thursday Night Movie. Chat with Brad Mall, General Hospital's Tony Jones at 4 p.m. Eastern today on America Online.